Welcome you all for Kalishwaran Chemistry YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about second order rate expression and half-life period of second order reaction. As discussed earlier, the order of the reaction is nothing but the sum of the concentration terms, sum of the powers of the concentration terms raised in the experimentally determined rate law, which is nothing but order. If the sum of the power is equal to 2, then the order of the reaction is second order reaction. So consider a general reaction. 2A gives product. So assume it is a second order reaction. For second order reaction, rate which is equal to K2, I simply put a K2 for mentioning that order is K2. K2 concentration of A square. So for avoiding confusion, I simply put K. So K A square for our order of the reaction. So rate law expression for this reaction. This is the rate law. So to found the rate constant of the reaction, we have to take a differentiation. Consider minus dA by dt, which is equal to K A square. We know this relation. So we are going to integrate on integration with respect their concentration and time. So we rearrange the equation as dA by concentration of A square is equal to K into dt. K into dt. So take integration of this one. So we'll take the integration minus dA by A square. This is integration K dt. Here K is constant, so which is Kt plus integration constant C. Here consider minus dA by A square, so which is simply equal to x square. So which is equal to x power minus 2. So x power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. We have x power minus 1 divided by minus 1, simply minus 1 by x. So we have minus, already we have minus, so minus of 1 by concentration of A, so you will get plus, so 1 by concentration of A, which is equal to Kt plus C. So you should know the value of C. So simply we just to have the initial, compare with the initial concentration. So consider when T is equal to 0, the concentration of A is equal to A0. When T is equal to 0, concentration of A is equal to A0. So just to substitute this value in this equation, so concentration of A is replaced by A0 and K, T is 0 plus C. So which will give you the answer C is equal to 1 by concentration of A0. So we will get the value of C, substitute the value of C in this equation. So we will get the answer 1 by A, which is equal to Kt plus, in the place of C, we just put 1 by A0. This is in the form of straight line equation. How it is, this is y axis. We know this is M. And this is x, this is intercept. This is variable and the time is variable. So two variables. So these two variables taken as y-axis and x axis. The slope will gives you a k and 1 by a0. You will get the intercept. And here you should know, just to note it, here the slope is positive slope. In zero order reaction and first order reaction, we will have the negative slope. Whereas in second order reaction, we have the positive slope. So now the plot is drawn between the two variables as y-axis 1 by concentration of A versus time will give you the straight line with positive slope. The slope value is K. The slope will give you K, that is rate constant will be uptime. If you extrapolate the graph into y-axis, when you cut, this is known as y-intercept, this is 1 by A0. So this is the graphical representation for second order reaction, and this is the integrated rate constant for your second order reaction. So this is the thing you should know to derive this second order rate constant expression and the graphical representation. So these things are very important in the calculations, and many problems asked based on this formula and graphical representation. What is slope, what is intercept, and the graph is drawn between what are the components taken as the to draw the graphical representation for the particular rate constant expression. So this is a very important one, and it is also important in many aspects of competitive examination oriented also. So this is the derivation of your rate constant expression and the graphical representation for second order rate constant. Now consider the T half of second order reaction. We have the rate constant expression 1 by A is equal to KT plus 1 by A0. Now we are going to modify the equation like this. KT is equal to KT here and 1 minus A0, 1 by A minus 1 by A0. We know half-life period. Half-life period is nothing but the time taken to convert the initial concentration into 1/2 of the amount. The initial reactant into 1/2 of the amount of its initial amount. Suppose you take the 100 gram. The time taken to convert 100 gram into 50 gram is known as T half. The time taken to convert 100 gram to 50 gram is known as T half of the reaction. Here we have the initial concentration A0. If A0 divided by 2, then it is known as T half of the reaction. So we just modify when T is equal to 0, then concentration of A is equal to concentration of A0. This is initial concentration. This is our change in concentration, change of concentration. This is our initial concentration. So initial concentration A is equal to A0 when time is equal to 0. Suppose after the time, that means 100 gram to 50 gram. After the time, the T half, T is equal to T half. Now the concentration of A become initial concentration, the 1/2 of the initial concentration is converted into product. So therefore initial amount, the 1/2 of its initial amount A0 by 2. So now just substitute the equation, right? The T is equal to 1 by K. I just modify the equation. 1 by A minus 1 by A0. Here T is equal to T half. So we just substitute T is equal to T half. Then what about the concentration of A? A is equal to A0 by 2. So we just substitute 1 by K. A is equal to concentration of A0 divided by 2 minus 1 by A0. Now modify the equation. This is in the numerator, it goes to denominator. This 2 go to the numerator. So now the equation is modified as T half, which is equal to, so 1 by K, this is the same, 1 by K is maintained here. The 2 goes numerator, 2 by A0 minus 1 by A0 is the same. So A0 is common in denominator, 2 minus 1, therefore 1 by A0. So this is 1 by K and 1 by A0. So T half, which is equal to 1 by K into A0. This is the relation for your T half and the rate constant. Here the T half is inversely proportional to the concentration of A. In first order it is independent of initial concentration. In zero order, there is a direct relation. In second order, it is inversely proportional 1 by A0. This is the T half for your second order reaction. So this is the relation you should memorize, and this is the thing should know to found the T half for the second order reaction. So what are the possible questions in this T half and the rate constant? Generally, they are asking the what is the general expression for second order equation or general expression for T half of second order reaction, and they will ask some graphical representation also. In graphical representation, what we are represent the rate of reaction. So the rate of reaction which is represented as 1 by A versus T will give you the straight line graph. So this is Y mx plus C, and T half they will give you the rate constant A01, they will ask the T half, or T half K given what is A0. There is a 3 variables are there. So there is a 3 types of possibilities of problem. T half given, K asking, or K and A given, T half may be asked. So there is a 3 type of possibilities of problem available in this relation. And a theoretical relation, this is T half is inversely proportional to A0, and the graphical representation for rate constant for second order reaction, this type of possible questions are arised in this second order expression. So rate constant for second order expression and T half of second order expressions are discussed in this video. In the next video, we will compare the first order, second order and zero order rate constant, T half and the graphical representation.